Oh, be good and walk and be kind to everybody. And even kind to your people that you don't like.
Like her? I mean her? Oh, I kind of like that.
Say hello to everybody, and a lot of times give them a hug, and that'll make them smile if you hug them. Because a lot of people are alone and need attention.
That's true.
Yeah.
I want you to tell me about being a teenager.
I don't think I ever was a teenager.
You skipped that?
I was working time I was 14 or 15.
And where'd
First
you?
I started babysitting, and then I started in a hamburger place. I worked Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. We done all, washed our dishes, made our own chili, our salads, our malts. I made, I think, quarter an hour. And on Friday and Saturday night, we'd stay later, and they'd give us an extra quarter. I come home with $12 a week.
Did you hear that? She made 25 cents an hour, Ash. Kaylin, did you hear that?
Mm-hmm.
Is that very much money? 25 cents an hour?
That's not very much.
$12 a week.
No, that's a lot. That's a lot of money.
I bought my own clothes and everything. And
Starting at what? How old were you when you had to start buying your own clothes?
I was 15.
15. Did you wash your own clothes?
Huh?
Did you wash your own clothes?
Well, we washed, the family washed all the clothes together. And that.
Okay.
And then I went to work at a laundry, and I worked on the manual where you iron the sheets and pillowcases and stuff. And I made a few pennies more, but not much.
So was it a laundromat or a dry cleaner?
Yeah,
or what
it
was
was a laundromat. And not a laundromat. They didn't have laundromats. This is regular laundry. And people would bring their cleaning in and their shirts and stuff, laundry, and some they wanted ironed and some, well, I guess they ironed it all. But we didn't iron it on the manual. I mean, we had this long thing that rolled, and we'd do the sheets and pillowcases and flat things like that, and then they had somebody else that done the other clothes.
Mm-hmm.
And then I worked at another laundry, but I worked as a cashier. I run the cashier and took the clothes in and out and stuff.
What year was this? When you were a teenager, what decade was that?
I didn't know what a teenager was.
So when you were a teenager, you were born what year?
I was born in St. Louis.
In what year?
23.
Born in 1923. So it was the late 30s and early 40s that you were a teenager.
Yeah. I can remember when I was born, it was Depression time. And my dad had a house, and we lost the house because he worked for the railroad, and they laid off people because people wasn't riding the railroads like that. And we lived in this house on Dalmar. My uncle's, the boss that he worked for had a truck, and my dad and him would go around at night when the restaurants and that closed and pick up the garbage and bring it back to feed the man's pigs and stuff on his farm. We didn't go hungry, but we went days all day till nighttime when they come home and brought money for food.
Oh, wow.
We had it rough.
So you go all day without eating?
Well, we'd have some breakfast a little bit. My stepmother, she used to take salt pork and slice it, boil the water, the salt out of it, and roll it in flour and fry it like bacon. It was good.
Yeah.
And she'd make stuff like that, you know. And at that, then we moved to a different, better place and houses and rented, and was in and at that time, everybody, washing machines, Maytag come out with the washing machines, and they'd bring them out to the house for you to see how it worked and that, and if you like it, people would buy it. Well, we couldn't afford to buy one, So my stepmother's a very clean person,
Uh-huh.
and
What was your stepmother's name?
Geneva.
Geneva, okay.
Geneva.
How long did she live? Because I never knew her, right?
No, she died, oh, not too many years ago. After I was here, living here, she died.
Did I ever meet her?
Huh?
Did I ever meet her?
Oh, no, she never come out here. She wasn't able to. Her and her sister both died. And she'd, in the winter, in spring, she'd have one come out and she'd wash all of the winter blankets and quilts and everything. And then she'd order it again and wash all of the stuff, the spring thing for summer, for the winter. And we had a big, like, potbelly stove in the bedroom, and that heated the house in the wintertime. And the kitchen.
Did you guys hear that? They had a big stove to heat the house. Big potbelly stove. Not a heater like that, a big potbelly stove.
And she used to make chili and oatmeal and stew and stuff on that stove. And then because the kitchen was so cold, we didn't use the kitchen. And one time I was the one, I'd scrub the floors and the steps and that, and I decided I was going to scrub the floor. And the